It began like any other shift. A quiet night, no calls for nearly an hour. The 911 operator was almost relieved, until the phone lit up at 3:14 a.m. On the other end was a voice, but it wasn't clear. It sounded strained, like someone trying not to breathe too loudly. At first, the operator thought it was a bad connection. But then, the voice whispered something that froze her in her chair. "Don't let him know I'm here." The operator leaned closer to her headset. "Ma'am, what's your location?" she asked. Silence. Then the faintest sound, a door creaking open. The operator's training told her to keep the caller calm. But inside, her heart was racing. "Are you in danger?" she asked. The voice came back, trembling. "He found me." The line went dead. Police traced the call to an address on the edge of town. When they arrived, they found an old farmhouse. The front door was unlocked, swinging slightly in the night breeze. Inside, the house looked abandoned. Dust, broken furniture, shattered windows. But in the living room, something was wrong. A single chair sat in the center of the room, facing the wall. On it was a phone, the same number that had dialed 911. The phone was still warm, but there was no sign of the girl. 2 nights later, another call came in. Same voice, same whisper. But this time, she said something that shook investigators to the core. "He keeps us under the house." The FBI was called in. They searched the property top to bottom, breaking through rotted floorboards, digging beneath the foundation. But they found nothing. No basement, no trapdoor, nothing. And yet, the calls continued. Each time, more desperate. Each time, more terrifying. She said there were others, the operator told agents. What if she's not the only one? The recordings were analyzed by experts. Background noise revealed strange details. The hum of a generator, the faint bark of a dog, the distant sound of trains. But when investigators followed every lead, every location, they came up empty. The final call came a week later. The girl's voice was barely audible, her words shaking through static. "Stop looking. He hears you too." The line cut. The calls never came again. To this day, the case remains unsolved. The farmhouse was eventually demolished, but operators who worked that night swear the phone number still shows up in their call logs. They call it the creepiest 911 call ever recorded. And the question that still haunts everyone who touched this case is simple. Who was she really calling, the police? Or us? Subscribe for more videos like this.